The NDA, the BJP leadership suffered a rude shock today ahead of the 2019 general elections. The NDA has won only 2 of the 4 Lok Sabha ByPolls. Results were announced, and by around 12:30 it became clear that the BJP is not going to sweep all those 4 ByPolls to the Lok Sabha. In fact, if you were really to dissect these numbers, it has actually won only 1 of those Lok Sabha ByPolls, because one of them has been won by an ally. So it's the NDA that has actually pocketed 2. Now, of the 11 assembly ByPolls, the party only won 1 in Uttarakhand. Some have argued that the defeats are attributable to some local factors. But here are some hard facts that are hard to ignore. Up front, tonight, the united opposition can defeat the BJP. Of that, today, proof came from 2 different states. Brand BJP now over-reliant on Narendra Modi. He didn't campaign, the BJP didn't do too well. Performance anxiety for the NDA governments. Very crucially, performance anxiety, incumbency, misgovernance perhaps. People are no longer going to vote for you just because you're there. You have to do something with your time. And the 4th hard fact, federal forces still retain their might. Whether it's the left, whether it's the TMC, whether it's the JMM, all parties that were not Congress have done very well, which shows that the BJP cannot afford to alienate these federal parties in a federated democracy like ours. They've already lost the TDP. Today we had a high-powered press conference by Uddhav Thackeray, who's mighty upset, and it's very clear from his body language, mighty upset with the BJP. Will he walk out soon? The Akalis are already, as you know, individuals who have had their fair share of problems with the BJP. If all of them were to peel away tomorrow, including Nitish Kumar of the JDU, who's also got a reality check and might be now wondering if he made the right decision to go with the BJP, if they all were to split from the NDA and join hands with those on the other side, the BJP will require 51% in every constituency to win. Very tall order. Another important point that we can't overlook. Congress on its own is a fading force, viewers, completely out of the equation, except for a few marginal states. But nonetheless, it has decided very cleverly to play the waiting game, and it has time. Now, the main worry for the BJP isn't that it lost several ByPolls today because of the Gatbandhan. That is a simplistic assessment. The real reason has been spelt out by 3 top NDA insiders, including 2 BJP top office bearers. They shared their insights with me. And this is what they said off record. Viewers, let's play out the first insider. This is what the insider said. He said, we lost the prestige battle in Kairana Lok Sabha seat because despite the efforts to polarize and lure Jats away, they joined hands with the Muslims. Growing rural distress owing to a fall in sugarcane prices and the fact that they hadn't been paid by sugar mill owners. And most importantly, the arrogance of Yogi Sarkar in refusing to address the issue. Yes, refusing to address the issue pushed the Jats to forget the Muzaffarnagar insult and back the RLD candidate. This is what I was told. This is a clear example that power is going to the head of some of these individuals. Yes, indeed. And that there are local misgovernance, which is beginning now to hurt the Bharatiya Janata Party. It needs to perform. It needs to address the sensitivities of the people. 1 paisa relief in petrol and diesel prices will not be accepted by the public anymore. You have to be sensitive. That's what you were there for. People were sick of the policy paralysis of the UPA, and therefore they voted the BJP because they wanted a more responsive, accountable Sarkar. Is this the biggest lesson? The insider told me yes. Let's look at Insider 2. Big breaking coming up. Another insider told me that in Bihar, the BJP's alliance with Nitish is a kiss of death for the Chief Minister's party, the JDU. When it comes to a choice between Lalu and Nitish, this insider told me the Muslim voter, yes, the Muslim voter, very influential in parts of Bihar, will not vote JDU even if the candidate presented by the JDU is a Muslim. This will cost us around a little over half a dozen seats in Bihar, which will be catastrophic in the end analysis. Because if the Gatbandhan gets together in Uttar Pradesh, as we saw today in Kairana, and if in Bihar, because Muslims and Yadavs will hook up once again in a lock to punish the BJP because of majoritarian assertion, it is going to lead to problems. That's right. And with those fewer numbers from the Hindi heartland, the BJP will not be able to comfortably win the 2019 elections. This is what the insiders have told us. If I were to sum up, it's anti-incumbency, it's arrogance, it's the refusal to pay heed to the demands of the people that are costing the BJP. Here is how it all breaks down. In 13 Lok Sabha ByPolls, since 2014, the BJP has retained only 5, pointing to disaffection. Yes, it's retained only 5. So it had 13 of those Lok Sabha seats after 2014. For a variety of reasons, ByPolls were held in these 13 seats. It lost 8, it only retained 5. In Kairana, the Jats did a U-turn, joining hands with Muslims because of rural distress, unaddressed rural distress. Growing Hindutva assertion in Bihar, making Muslims even shun BJP's secular ally, the JDU. And it might be that the JDU might even exit. You don't know. It could happen. And consider this. The opposition has retained 6 of the 10 seats. It has won 3. Yes, in the ByPolls, confirming the decline of the BJP's appeal. And these were ByPolls, assembly ByPolls across the length and breadth of India. So very, very carefully, the BJP needs to be treading. And I want to open this out